sense, I guess.
Once we get movable dispensers, I think TNT duping
but
can
there are some duping things we've kept around just because we just don't have the heart to disappoint people that use that, and we haven't offered any better alternatives. So some things are around just because we haven't. Yeah, we like to at least provide some alternative to achieve what you're trying to achieve with the duping.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Once we get movable dispensers, TNT dupers might be able to
movable
be
socket PTs. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Just because I can load a bunch of TNT instead of like duping it because it's movable.
Ray, did this server restart? Because I lost my op on it.
I'm not too sure. You could talk to the mods. They can help you.
But in general, I'd be careful with relying too much on duping bugs for things because generally we don't like dupings.
Yeah, it's like the translocation.
Yeah, it kind of breaks the whole intent of the game.
Right. I feel like I see the bundle in the same way, like where the bundle is. My personal opinion on the bundle is that it should be like an early game item, almost like you would have a bundle at around the same time you would craft a bucket or a flint and steel. It would be like one of those kind of essential items. Like you should have it as soon as possible.
So do you think like the cost of the bundle is a little bit too expensive currently?
Yes.
Yeah, mainly because it's rabbit hide, in my opinion. The way they have rabbits spawning is like they blend in with their environment, so they can just. It's a hassle to go try and find rabbits.
But I do like the fact that they want to put a use for the rabbits.
Yeah.
I'm pushing personally for a haste potion, so I would love rabbit hide to be used for that.
Yeah, and bundles are particularly useful if you have a variety of items you want to keep in a shulker box, because you can fill up a bundle with, like, if you have like all the different flowers in the game, but you don't have a stack, like you have a couple of each, you can put them on a bundle and then put them in a shulker box.
Yeah. That's kind of the whole point, to alleviate the pain of like, oh, I got 18 different types of seeds and plants.
Not even 18 times like types of things, but also just like combining my andesite, diorite, and granite all into one. That's also useful in my opinion. Especially because usually how I combine them is
Pog.
PG3D, thank you so much for coming in with the 3 months worth of sub using your Prime. Really appreciate it. Get access to all the good stuff.
So you can just take a specific item out, not all of them.
Where since it's a new thing and we've just started snapshotting these things, then we're super open to all kinds of feedback and ideas. So it'll probably continue evolving.
Right.
That's really good to hear.
That's a good feedback. That's a good feedback.
Yeah,
we just made some changes to it. So of course, obviously, I can't promise anything, but since it is a new thing, it's definitely interesting to hear people's ideas and suggestions.
I would at least suggest to make the background of where it shows the items like the same color as the tooltip, because it being the color of the inventory looks kind of weird on the tooltip.
Yeah, it's like
Wait, what?
Like where it has the plus sign, you mean?
Yeah, where the plus sign, or when you put items in, it has like the inventory slots. If that was like maybe color shifted to be fit in with the tooltip.
I didn't even notice. Wow.
Oh, all right. So it's all right. I see your point. So, yeah, that's actually a good idea.
And the telescope, it'd be cool if there was like a feature with the telescope that you can zoom even more. Have like a
variable.
setting.
Oh, yeah. Like you could scroll with your scroll wheel to go in and out.
Yeah.
Variable zoom in video games in general is just really fun to play around with.
Yeah.
That should be a thing in the telescope. That'd be so cool.
One of the things I heard that was interesting idea to do with bundles is give them some kind of ability where you could like build with them and then randomly pull some item out of it. So let's say you have like a variety of vegetation inside of it, and you're trying to do like a vegetation build, and just like right click and it just randomly pulls something out.
I would say if we were to do that, it would be like a variant of the bundle, so that way you could have like maybe a stack of cobblestone, a stack of andesite, and a stack of andesite.
I also have.
And then instead of having to just continuously refill the bundle.
What is your thoughts? Oh,
I was just gonna say something to make it so that it's also useful, like end game kind of wise.
Yeah.
Maybe you could use the pick block button, but that would have some correlation to the bundle where it could pick block from your bundle and
that'd be cool.
What are your thoughts on, like, so you know how bundles have like the UI that displays what items are in it? What are your thoughts on like having this similar thing with shulker boxes so you can see?
Yeah, that's
yes,
exactly.
please.
That's what I would like to see on them too. Because all I see is just the name of them, the MBT. Because it's so hard to tell.
Yeah.
What?
But then you have to like place it, and then
That's a great idea. Are there any downsides to it?
Maybe
I
just
think
takes up space on the screen.
Yeah.
But so that's the same for bundles though. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you ask for downside, I give you that.
Actually, there's a mod out there that does display the contents of a bundle, right?
think that's
That's been
Speakeroo.
working out really well.
So like a bundle
I
would
like-
show up to 64 unique items. That means the shulker box would actually end up showing less, so it'd actually be less room
Right. Yeah.
showing
Mhm.
like covering up stuff.
I feel like a lot of people would be interested in that being implemented.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Exuma Voice video showed that he had like something.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just use Tweakeroo for that.
Oh, mini hut.
Oh, mini head, yeah, not Tweakeroo.
Speaking of fuel sources with the lava, minecart with furnace. I'm just gonna say those words and then please be able to do something with them.
Yeah.
They have one use now, and that's to push someone very slowly.
Or how about chain mark minecarts where you can have it look like a train going by?
Well,
The thing
that's-
is, minecarts actually already have a chaining ability.
Oh, right, with the furnace, yeah.
Yeah, most people don't
that'd be-
know, but it is
I mean,
in
the
the game.
chaining ability, it's from what I've
very buggy.
messed around with it. It is like extremely.
It only works
finicky.
in one cardinal
And
direction as well.
minecarts could definitely use some love, but it's not the focus of this update.
Yeah.
So any changes will be minor.
It's called the Caves and Cliffs.
But we did make them go underwater.
Yeah,
That is true.
I mean, if we were to update the furnace minecarts, my suggestion would be like different fuels go with different speeds. Like if you have a lava bucket, it goes faster than with coal.
How do
That
people
would be
use
interesting.
furnace minecart today? Does anybody use it for anything?
Not
The one- I have a really weird use for furnace minecarts.
What is it?
The planting of netherwort and wheat seeds. So when you like are moving in a minecart while trying to do that while AFK, you sometimes skip over spaces unless you're moving at exactly 3 units a second.
Oh.
Only the furnace minecart.
Oh, that's
So,
brilliant.
It's a weird thing from an Il Mango video, but I love it so
what
much.
if you
that we have to
use like waterlogged rails now?
Oh no! Now they're obsolete.
I mean,
Oh,
waterlogged rails are
waterlogged
still
rails.
pretty fast. Like we tried to put those into our powder snow farm, and it was not slow enough, so we just went with just like a power rail every so often.
Yeah, furnace minecarts. Definitely. I mean, they're not even in Bedrock. That's how uncommon they are.
They aren't.
They're not in Bedrock.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Today I learned.
So what got the idea of having the telescopes having a square lens? What was that?
Well, that's not a hard guess.
The amount of people that
It's
complain about having this
Minecraft.
Why is the sun square?
Fair. You know what's a
Our,
weird thing I've
our first
noticed
question
about...
was round, and they were like, "What's wrong with this picture?" Oh yeah.
You know what's a weird thing I've noticed about a lot of the item textures, though? Especially with the new spyglass texture. I don't know, some of the more recent items in the game look more 3D than some of their older counterparts. Like, even the trident feels a little more three-dimensional than some of the other items in the game. Like, when you actually hold it. I don't know, that's just a weird thing, but...
So compared to what, for example?
I don't know, like, if you hold a trident in one hand and then a pickaxe in the other, somehow visually the trident looks more three-dimensional. If that makes sense, like, and the pickaxe almost has a flat texture when you hold it.
I think
That's just a
at
weird
least
thing.
for me, I'm seeing like little lines at the edges of the pickaxe, like kind of where.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, so that
Where
I guess-
the stitching isn't very great.
I was just wondering if, like, over the years we've
That
become more
stitching thing
three-dimensional
only
with our
recently
textures.
came. I think it came in like 1.13. When like these tools have these holes, kind of these holes between the pixels, you can see stuff through them.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Oh,
So
man,
I've
no,
noticed,
yeah.
I've noticed over the past few versions, you're slowly removing support for overstacked items. Is there like a reason behind that?
Can you give an example?
So at 1.14, they removed items that were stacked in a shulker box. If you pick up that shulker box, it unstacks all the items.
Like
Wait,
if it was
just
like
pick
a
up the
stack,
shulker box?
like stacked swords, for example.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like if you have
The cheap
64
ones.
swords in a shulker box and you pick up the shulker box, it unstacks all the swords.
But how would you get 64 swords into a shulker box?
Commands.
Oh, it's commands.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you use commands to artificially stack things, then they get unstacked at first opportunity?
Well, I have a shulker box full of stacked stuff, and it's not unstacking itself.
Well, yeah, it happens if you place it down and pick it up again, it unstacks everything.
I guess because it resets its
NBT.
Yeah, it's sort of like how if you place a player head and that had a name or something and then you pick it back up, it doesn't have that.
Mine's not unstacking. If you want to TP to me and try it out yourself.
I guess. Actually, do you know what I can't wait to do with the spyglass? This sounds a little shameless, but I use a pumpkin, or like the pumpkin blur, I use a resource pack to remove it, just for convenience. And so I feel like a lot of people that like really want a full photo with the spyglass are gonna have textures that completely remove the little like peak hole.
Oh, that's a bummer. But I guess it does make you see better.
I mean, I'd say the spyglass overlay is on par in terms of ethics with the curved pumpkin head.
I have an interesting for the warden drop. What if there would be a rare enchantment that it boosts your experience levels if you mine something like coal?
Ooh.
Yeah, give you a reason to go down, fight warden.
Okay, I have two quick ones relating to wardens and stuff. First of all, actually noise machines made by players are going to be great for them.
That would be a cool idea.
One thing I did see on the Minecraft Suggestions subreddit was a very well done post about like a snitch mob for the a little almost a pet of the warden.
Interesting.
As in the post went on to say they assumed in the deep dark that normal mobs would spawn there, creepers and skeletons wouldn't spawn down in the deep dark, and it would just be warden and other special deep dark mobs. And it's you'd have maybe one warden and 5 snitch guys, and they'd be
The question about the snapshot, is there any reason why tridents were kind of the thing to knock off the stalagmites?
It was a pretty last-minute spontaneous decision.
Okay.
But I noticed that the falling mechanic is quite limited because you have to go right up to them and then hit them by hand, and they're often in the biome going to be hanging on the ceiling. So it just seemed more useful if there's some way to trigger the fall remotely. And sure, you can build fun traps with TNT and stuff, but then you got to rig it in advance. So just thinking, is there any way? And then the trident, it always kind of annoys me that the trident seems a bit underpowered compared to other weapons. So I just wanted to give the trident a bit of a.
I really liked how that was introduced to just.
That trident just not do anything.
Yeah, and also it just felt that tridents are just the sound of it hitting something is clong. You get this sense of a heavy metal thing. So
it's more of a bludgeoning range.
Maybe that would feel okay to have it knock down a stalactite.
Yeah.
Just imagine if you could fire tridents out of crossbows.
Oh no. We already have. We can already make
to distinguish each other. So to say that some of the tridents do that, the other things can't do.
So the tridents are kind of unique, and we won't see this we won't see bows have this ability or snowballs.
No, most likely not, because I think it would just feel weird, snowball knocking down a stalactite.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, bow and arrows, I mean, they're so good anyway to bring with you, but this would give you a reason to bring normally you not have a reason to bring a trident underground, but now you might at least consider it. So it's really about
also
balancing.
Underwater caves for Riptide, or not? Yeah, Riptide.
Exactly. But it was pretty spontaneous, and we're definitely open to feedback on the whole notion.
I kind of feel in going with the tridents, if you have a waterlogged stalactite and you're using Riptide and you hit a stalactite, it would fall.
Because you would be counting as a projectile, how?
Yeah, you're a projectile with the.
Oh, that's cool. Because doesn't hitting a target block with an elytra trigger it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I found the post. If you just want to look at it, I'm gonna put it in the.
What I was saying about the warden was that, you know how you can prank your friends with those noise machines, basically just a redstone clock and a door. Will we be able to do those to wardens? And then they would just get like really infuriated over it because it's just causing a ton of vibration.
Yeah.
The only mob that hates those more than the players.
Point and Frank gone wrong.
Yeah. Heinrich, if you did want to look into
fence gates are loud.
Yeah. If you want to look into the snitch, if there's a Reddit post in general.
You could probably use like sound machines to lead it away, because depending on how its AI detects vibrations.
What if like the more like the louder and longer sounds, the like there's like the warden has like an aggression level. Like you make like you make a small noise, it's like it's kind of irritated, but you make lots of noise. It gets
like
more
how in
irritated,
stealth games there's levels of detection.
Yeah, levels of detection, and like if you like just like are walking and the warden detects, it might do like a couple hearts of damage. If you are make lots of noise, then it'll do more damage because it's like really annoyed.
Did I see? I forget if I saw this somewhere or if it was confirmed by the developers, but like something. Isn't the warden going to be able to destroy whatever unique stone is in the deep dark, but nothing else? Kind of like a reverse Ender Dragon. Yeah,
that was something I suggested
around it. Oh yeah, that. I heard it from somewhere.
I think that was just a suggestion at this point.
Right.
And then how is the warding gonna work? Because if you have two sounds, but one on the right side of the warden is louder than the one on the left side, how is that not gonna mess up its AI of it trying to pathfind to two different?
Okay, guys, I'll restart my bot. Thanks for telling me. Didn't see that.
Skulk sensors naturally generate in the deep dark. When I first saw like at the live stream, had the idea that since the skulk sensors were talking to each other, if the skulk sensors could trail down and cause the warden to come to start heading towards you and you create sounds, it's a trail.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that does work.
Yeah, it's this natural generation. If you tuned it correctly, there would be able to be like pathways, and the vibrations would go from one skulk sensor so far down, and then the warden can hear from the skulk sensor and might start moving closer to you if you're close enough.
Oh, that's an awesome idea.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that would be a thing anyways, because depending on how frequent they generate, depends on how they detect each other.
Oh yeah, because it can chain reaction, right?
Yeah, chain reaction. And one thing I'm wondering about is, what is the skulk shoot? We know that the growth is like on top of our blocks and like there's skulk blocks and the sensors, but what is a skulk shoot? It has an interesting white texture on the side.
Is it like a vine or like a nether? Or like what about the crimson shoots? Or like, no, they're called roots, never mind. I think they're just vegetation.
No, it's, if you see a picture of like all the skulk blocks, it's the one which has the white on the sides.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what it's for. I have a feeling it's most likely decoration for now.
Yeah.
God, they've just removed a chunk of terrain.
Just an interesting little update. I just finished my test and it was right around 30 minutes to fill up 400 hoppers with, or 400 cauldrons with lava.
Oh, they all got filled up?
Yep, in about 30 minutes it took.
Oh, alright. Another thing is, on the Bedrock beta, the goat horns, it makes the raid noise. Can we learn about anything that revolving around that yet?
About the noise? About the sound?
Like, when you right-click on the goat horns in the Bedrock beta, it makes the raid noise. Does that have any... Are you doing anything with that?
Or is that like a placeholder noise?
Yeah, it's mostly a placeholder for us to figure out what it really should sound like.
Okay, then. Because I thought it was going to actually do something with
like summon a raid.
Or summon. No, not summoning a raid, though.
No, that's going to be overpowered.
Distract the raiders. No. That'd be kind of fun to have it distract the raiders. They run off in the wrong direction. Like, oh.
That would be a nice
No, villagers. It's like having a mobile bell. Because now you can force villagers into an area.
You just introduce the triangle into the game and then...
A whole music band? We already have Roblox. What do you mean? Oh,
what's the reason that
like a triangle
have been added
as a mini bell
to Bedrock betas, but not Java Snapshot?
What if a handheld music like jukebox, but it was in your inventory.
Oh wow.
Kind of like an MP3 player.
Yeah, except for it
But-
played the music discs.
Yeah.
And you could have like one slot like a bundle.
Yeah.
Where
My
you can
thoughts-
slide in your.
My thoughts on that would be, it would like only play to the person that's carrying it. So if I have the portable jukebox in my inventory and I have someone next to me, only I could hear it, and not the person next to me.
One last thing about music, note blocks. Can we get more instruments with, especially because we're getting a lot of new like dome-based blocks in the game, and all of them will have the treble sound, or like the bass sound. Like, what amethyst blocks should maybe do
Amethyst.
something with?
Yeah, I think amethyst needs to get their own instrument, kind of like maybe like a bell sort of thing.
Just
Block of
reuse the
amethyst
same
and block of
noise that
netherite
is
would also
breaking
be-
it.
So amethyst makes that special noise when you walk on it when it gets hit.
That tinkling noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, can we change the pitch of it by using it as an instrument?
That would be an interesting thing.
Yeah. I guess just you could also do it in like a big wave where you could do like all the block of blanks in one go, where like copper block would
Minecraft
have something and nether-
1.18 instrument
The
update.
music update.
The music.
Oh my
Update.
god.
We'll have to save that, right?
World of music.
Oh no.
I think. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh no, he's actually said he's gonna think about it.
Hey, we have copper. We can make.
Oh,
brass
oh no,
saxophones.
not gonna be like music update confirmed.
Oh no.
Yeah. Just saying, we do have copper. We can make brass.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's true. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Now, are these guys supposed to hang over the blocks like this? It's kind of interesting. Be one of the few blocks that is like this in the game, besides piston heads.
Which one?
See this ledge here?
Oh yeah, the texture it kind of overhangs the block that's on.
Yeah, that wasn't actually intended that the hitbox would stick out, but it was a side effect of the block being a bit offset, and I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. What do you guys think?
I think it's a good thing, just because it's really unique. Like the only thing that's like
It
that
could
is
be used for
piston heads.
parkour. Like,
Oh yeah.
Because it's something you don't have control over really. It's random.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I don't know if there are any other weird side effects that are going to cause trouble
I
here.
wonder,
I
I wonder
thought
if there'll be
something
like
was-
seed crackers for
I mean, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
still place
I'm sure
blocks
there
on the
would-
pipe, right?
dripstone, pointed dripstone
Yeah.
placement.
I'm sure that there would
Yeah, that's,
be.
I think it's
that's
very
very
similar
possible
to
because
like the
random
flower
number
placement.
generation in Java requires a seed to base the number generation off of, which means if you just run it through the same code which people extract from the game, you could actually get the precise location of anything, really, if you tried hard enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
Definitely.
sure that'll be a thing. It just depends on how useful and how much use it gains
One-
over.
I thought of
Because
the.
it
I thought
would
of
probably
a-
be an option to have the offset just be visual and have the bounding box actually not offset. Maybe.
Oh, that'd be really nice.
The only
I
problem with that is you would have to make sure the actual like bounding box is not in a weird place, because if the player hits the bottom, like the center of the base part of the stalagmite or stalactite,
Yeah.
they might not hit it properly. It needs
Yeah,
to
it
be in
might
an
be
accessible place.
confusing. Another thing we're probably going to do is reduce the offset a bit. It sticks out a little bit too much, maybe. Sometime.
Do you think that mobs should be able to fall through?
I think the sticking out is a really cool feature
Yeah.
if it's
Yeah.
somewhere
I-
intended.
Yeah, I think it should stay, like, because then
Oh.
you can do
'Cause
like parkour
Like the
with
only
it.
thing when we get this is using the backside of a piston head, which you can't really normally do in survival. So it's like
true.
something cool, and it's random.
Yeah, actually, I kind of just watching you guys interact with it. Maybe it's a keeper,
Yeah.
because of parkour and
I actually thought of something with the note block from earlier. Block of netherite as an instrument could be like an electric guitar or something, and copper block could be a saxophone.
Wow.
I don't know.
yeah, a lot of opportunity there.
Yeah.
One question.
At least copper block with a note block can make the saxophone noise people want or something. I don't know.
One question I have about other stuff is when I'm looking at this, currently the dripstone breaks the anvil.
What?
Yeah, like if I have the dripstone stalactite and I have an anvil fall onto it, the anvil pops off.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show me where.
I will. Let me get back.
Oh, hi,
over
Henry.
there.
Can someone test if the offset for the like the dripstone is the same as the grass offset?
I am on the
right here, Henrik. So
What?
if I
Oh, wait a sec. No, yeah, no, I guess this.
You're saying it's
yeah.
pops off.
What should happen? Do you think?
I think the dripstone, like some dripstone should break. So like maybe like if you have like it would pop off down to 2.
Are there items that get broken by falling anvils?
Grass.
Yeah.
I think kind of grass kind of stuff. That's about it. I don't. This seems kind of intended because it's not a full block.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, there are some weirdnesses with anvils, like they break when they fall on a bed, for example.
Very hard bed.
If anything, they should bounce on the bed once, and then when they come back down, they break the bed.
So my guess is that someday we'll just take a bunch of and just take a pass at the anvil in general and fix stuff related to how it falls.
Yeah, just it kind of seems
Also,
weird.
it makes the breaking sound when it pops off.
Yeah,
it
like the repair sound.
So
Makes like the
weird.
repair sound.
Yeah, the repair. We talked about that today. Actually, the repair sound is bundled with like the break sound and the repair sound. It's one sound.
Oh.
that's the only reason. It's just because historically that was the only way to break an anvil, and then the falling came later. So that's one of those
funny.
billions of little things on the to-do list someday.
Nice.
Although if they do add a bunch of anvil physics, I'm gonna some unfortunate player is gonna have an anvil, like they're gonna break a like their second floor to their house. Anvil's gonna drop through onto their bed and then kill them.
Yeah, that's a hard thing. No matter what we change, we're always breaking something for somebody.
Yeah.
I would love to see some anvil physics. I mean, it's probably not gonna
There's
happen.
there's a lot of them.
Oh, Henrik, I don't know if you've seen this. These guys made this. I don't know what you want to call it. Like catapult with this.
Oh yeah, that.
Like catapult with what?
They catapult the falling dripstone into players.
Oh, someone broke it up.
Oh, because while it's falling, they hit it.
Yeah, they launch it, so it's like they attack
cool.
their
they're
enemy.
entities, and they always face south.
You could use that for mini games just by summoning it with commands with that velocity, like.
And it like
Old Norm
instantly will
minigames.
take out your helmet. You want to shoot me again? I don't know if he's nearby. Yeah, that instantly killed me.
What's going on over here?
It instantly killed me, even with netherite. It's by this lava strip.
That's really cool. I would use that for a mini game or like a server.
Yeah, it instantly kills me. I got netherite on.
I mean, the more crazy thing that it's instantly killing the head, the helmet. That's crazy.
Yeah, the damage it deals.
Yeah, the diamond ones, it pretty much instantly kills. The netherite one, that lasts a little bit longer.
New enchantment, hard hat.
Wait, am I
mean,
blind? What is this thing?
That'd be an interesting enchantment.
Here, I can move you.
That'd
Like
also be an
respiration for
interesting,
falling
like,
blocks.
unique armor, because leather armor didn't have a use until powdered snow. If there was like some kind of like special like hard hat kind of helmet.
That
Before we do anything with
Turtle shell.
Turtle shell. Before we do anything with leather armor, though, can we please get it
Okay,
so
we're
when you
ready for
dye
launch.
leather armor, the entire thing is that color? Because it has those like
Oh, I was
brown
in
parts
creative,
that
my
are
bad.
just sticking out all the way.
Yes, please.
Holy sh!
Oh,
Okay,
we need
okay. Now I
uniform
see
leather armor.
the hailstorm of stalactites. So that's coming from up here?
I think I lagged out.
Yeah,
from
the
the
server's lagged.
slime box.
Server might have died.
Yeah.
No, server's
yeah.
still up for me.
That's
I'm
really
seeing
interesting.
I'm seeing the falling dripstone entities sitting on the ground, not breaking.
Yeah, I think the server is struggling.
Yep.
Server died.
Server is definitely
Here, let me just
struggling. timed out.
Let me just restart
There
it.
Alright.
You think that was caused by that, or was that just random?
I think
it
it was
might
just
have
in general.
contributed
Probably
to
something
it.
else.
Right.
Yeah. We did this before. Was no problem.
Maybe there's something to do with autosaves on a lot of its smaller entities like that.
Right.
Okay, it's restarting.
Mr. Henrik, because currently when you break the supporting block for the candle, they don't break. Is it considered a bug or not?
That's actually intended.
Oh, have you guys seen the bundle dupe?
Which supporting block?
Oh
were you
yeah,
talking
there
about?
is the bundle dupe still.
Like candles, you can have floating candles. We just don't want it to happen naturally. Like you need to,
Oh,
do
really?
it.
See, when I seen that, I was thinking, oh, maybe that's not intended, just because in the past, that's how pumpkins and fence gates used to be, right? And it got so annoying. So in 13, they changed it, right?
Well, we changed so that you're not going to accidentally place candles floating in air. But
okay,
if
gotcha.
you place a candle on a block and remove the block, the candle's still there because we want to make it possible for someone to do it if they want it.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Because
great.
It's kind of cool. You want to make
That's
your haunted.
great.
It's a little bit different than like
Thoughts with
sea pickles,
server
I think, which you can
performance
stack.
in
There would
1.17.
be always a way to place candles in the air, so that wouldn't be a huge problem.
Does the bundle dupe still work?
I don't know which bundle dupe that is.
Oh.
Oh no.
Now you're like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said anything.
You know what's funny is when
Alright, everybody, we gotta start looking for dupes.
the funny thing when I suggested that
I'm gonna
get converted
teleport you
to
back over
strays
here
by
again.
freezing, there was a glitch with with zombies and drowns. That was a dupe glitch. So
Oh shit,
sort of
I need
like
to get
that.
my arm on.
Or like tools given. So
Oh yeah,
hopefully
when
that doesn't
Okay,
repeat
go ahead, launch
you
the
turn them
legmates.
and into drown right when they die.
Oh yeah, that was a weird.
Yeah, that put
glitch
me.
happened.
That instantly
Okay.
destroyed my helmet, my full netherite
Okay,
helmet.
hit me. I'm in
It put me
survival.
2 hearts.
Okay,
Yeah,
bring it
go
on.
hit him.
Bring it on.
Kill the dev.
Oh.
Yeah! I got killed by my own
Congratulations, you killed a Mojang developer in Minecraft. That's an
That was
achievement
funny.
if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
That should actually be an advancement.
Yeah, it
Kill
should be.
them.
Advancement develop.
Advancement. Kill
Advancement needs more testing. Kill a Minecraft developer.
So here's
Work
a
in
question.
progress.
That thing is that a feature or a bug? What you just did?
I would say that's a
I say
feature.
that's a feature.
I mean, the damage? Yeah.
Yeah, the damage.
I don't know about the helmet. Like the
Yeah,
helmet damage
probably
seems
not.
excessive.
Yeah. The duration drain of the helmet
What?
is too insane, I guess.
What level of defense do we actually need to keep a helmet from breaking from dripstone?
So,
Does
but
that
does that also happen when dripstone falls on you normally, or is it only when it gets launched like this?
When it falls on you normally, I think.
Yeah, it's the same velocity. The only difference is they're hitting the falling entity of a slime block, so it's hitting it just like an item entity. And this
So I
changes
guess-
I mean,
direction.
the breaking helmet thing. Does that happen if I'm just standing below it as well?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the damage doing, so it's taking so much
Right.
It's
damage
just
out
a-
of the durability.
This is just a fun version of launching it.
I guess I'll stand underneath of it. Maybe just break it on me when I'm underneath of it.
I can't wait to use this in like traps and stuff by just
Yeah.
like bouncing it back and forth for a little and then throwing it at a player. And then it just like one shots them because it's awesome.
Okay, I'm
You
underneath
dare
of
to
it. I just
enter
want
my
to drop it
base?
straight down.
Yeah, like to the front door of your base, you have one of these waiting.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Why
Yeah.
did you?
Mr. Raj NLI Rajanul, thanks so much for coming in with the Prime.
Side suspiciously with the falling stalactite. Or?
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Most
you made a
like
Minecraft
blind
developer's game crash. Do you win?
No.
You win Minecraft.
That's my fault in that case.
You know what would be really funny?
Yeah, my client froze as well.
Oh,
I had to force quit my client. That's about it was.
I did ping you
starting-
with the link to the warden snitch.
All right, cool. Thanks.
My client
Yeah.
clashed as well.
So,
Yeah.
so okay, somebody asked why didn't it hurt the iron golems? Because iron golems don't take fall damage, so we dropped it onto the pointed dripstone. It didn't do anything, where other mobs did.
You know what I find
Seems
funny?
like the dripstone doesn't do
I
damage
didn't
itself.
know it take fall
That's it.
damage.
So it increases
Here's
the
a
fall
weird
damage.
suggestion.
So if you fall on top of a dripstone, that'll.
You know what would be interesting?
Is anyone on the server, or should I restart it?
I can't connect.
Can't connect.
You should take all the semi-bad Minecraft suggestions and put them into one April Fool's update.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just go to shitty
Is
Minecraft.
that what we did?
You know. You know, there is a subreddit just for that. It's called Shitty Minecraft Suggestions.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Really?
And then someone with command, I think it's Phoenix.
And it is.
He actually makes them.
It is. I love it.
I'm almost
command blocks in survival.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
fine
the
with
crash corrupted something of the game because it's having trouble extracting the jar files now when I'm trying to relaunch.
Yeah,
for me it's fine.
Holy crap!
What?
Wait, okay, now I can start the client. I was like, did we manage to make a bug so bad that it corrupts the clients? But
yay, we broke Minecraft.
I'm seeing
Just delete system 32.
just reinstall your OS and you'll be fine.
You have to help the
Order 66.
Nice.
Delete your entire OS. Just
no. Well, we helped the Minecraft developer fix this client. He accidentally leaked some like update news or like file. Like we get to see him.
Supposed to be up or
Mosaic
server,
Dev goes
like,
rogue.
It's dead. It's not even wanting to stop now.
My
I've seen it where it
client,
didn't want to stop.
my client says sending a crash report to Mojang. I think I just did that directly.
I have done your job for you.
Greatly appreciated.
So like, is there like a whole like, is there a few people that just look at crash reports like?
Every time we send a crash report, somebody knocks on our door and tells us, "Hey, idiots! Look what happens."
I have a serious question about
Just
that.
hire like one employee just for that, just to go knock on your door.
I do have a serious question about
We work at Mojang.
crash
Just
reports.
not
Yeah.
What happens with modded crash reports? Like, say I'm running a mod pack and I get a crash.
directly into the trash. No one needs that.
I don't remember. I think we see them, but they're flagged somehow so that we know that it's modded or, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's what I kind of expected, but I just was curious.
So I guess it's true, directly into the trash.
But I mean, it's a trade-off. So, I mean, if we make a bug that crashes a really well-known mod that everyone uses, then that's pretty high priority. So,
Yeah, I don't know. The servers doesn't want to restart.
Ooh. Yeah,
Hello?
can you rejoin the server? Because I can't. Ray's having problems.
Speaking of odd jobs at Mojang,
Server.
isn't there like a large community of people who help
Ray.
translate the game into like all of
Yeah,
its?
and then you get like a special cape for that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
it's the
It's the one that looks like a book. I think.
It's done, I think.
Hey Ray.
I saw somebody in the
Well, it's not
server.
done
Oh, server
until
did
they release one
something. Oh, okay, it's stopped now. Okay, now let me start it. That was really strange. It only worked once I actually kicked the people that were frozen on the server. Then it finished.
So did the person who translated English to pirate language get a cape?
I hope so.
It might have been like Naj or something.
I think it's a group of people, especially with like Latin and stuff, where they have to update it every update.
Okay, server's up.
Server's up.
Just cheats their way through. Just uses Google Translate.
No, not Google. No.
Just gets
Hello.
complaints saying how bad it is. Like,
No, there is a. I know for Latin.
Like Dripstone becomes. I don't know. I don't know how bad to make it.
It could be a link.
Hey
Do
Ray.
you get the information of how many people, like in percentage, are using a
certain
translated Minecraft? Because like I'm from Israel and we are joking about people who use Hebrew in Minecraft.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
What's
like
wrong with that?
the community in Israel does not think Minecraft in Hebrew is any good. So interesting to see if that's different in other languages.
I mean,
I have no idea.
Yeah, so who's updating lolcat? Because that meme is pretty much dead.
Does feather falling affect stalactites and stalagmites?
Oh,
Yeah.
right. The server is on easy if you want to change it to hard.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Mr. Henrik. Hey, Mr. Henrik.
Yeah.
Do you have like a Twitch stream?
No.
Oh.
You should.
Did someone break those pointed dripstone above me? Let's
Oh,
see.
well,
See if I survive
hey,
this.
Hey,
I'm lazy. I crash other people's Twitch streams.
Yeah, it seems like it's very similar damage.
It's a highlight community.
It don't matter if they come they got shot sideways or they go straight down.
Whatever happened to Twitch integration?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
was that a thing?
Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, I think I think I removed it. Like, I know it was still 1.6.
Last, I think it was until
Okay, someone
1.8,
dropped
and then they
one
removed
pointed
it.
dripstone on me.
But yeah, whatever happened with that? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Hey, Mr. Henrik, if you want to know, what my Twitch stream is, my Twitch stream is not
One
the
of the
missing
bundle
link
dupes
2020.
got fixed.
All right.
That's my Twitch stream. I have it for doing stuff. If you want to see,
That's terrifying.
Yeah, I don't know. Dripstone was just really powerful when it falls from far away.
On a side note, I have noticed that none of the copper here that we've been using is aged, even though it's not the waxed copper.
Yeah, it takes time, long time.
Yo, Ray, I'm about to subscribe to you on Twitch.
Very nice.
What? Do what now?
I actually like that it takes so long.
Can copper affect like server
about the
performance
stalactite,
scheduling that far in advance?
If you do manage to find a way to consistently crash a server by flinging around stalactites, that's a really useful bug report. That's really a lifesaver.
Oh my god, this is such
This is one of the bug reports to actually look at.
I just don't know what caused it.
And Mr. Henrik, I don't know what happened with my jar. I had it in a separate instance, but
Wait a minute.
it's not liking. It's saying that it can't properly extract, but my normal main Minecraft instance is still working fine. So I'll have to mess around with it and see if I can get it working or if it's an actual problem.
Right.
Yeah. You know what? So I put it in general right now. I switched my language to lolcat just to see what the new 1.17 stuff is translated to, and lightly weathered cut copper slabs have their own special name that vary, that like half bathroom tile with moss. Because look in general, that's so great.
Here, Ray, try this helmet. Try this helmet.
That's only for that slab. No
Try
other
this
slabs in the game have that.
I don't think unbreaking affects it, but it's worth a shot.
That's a good helmet.
Only weathered cut copper slabs and stairs. Or lightly weathered.
I have a question.
Does anyone want to launch some more towards us? I have a new helmet on.
Well,
I'm breaking 21,000. Oh.
Still died.
Oh my god! No, look how much damage it did. It still did like 1/3 damage on it.
I have a interesting
I'm
question.
breaking 1,000.
By the way, do you guys know that you guys have won an award?
What?
Yeah.
What?
You guys have won. It
Yeah,
says
I saw
here,
that. I saw that.
Minecraft wins
Minecraft
Best
Finance
Gaming Community Award at the Golden Joystick Awards 2020.
Oh,
I saw
awesome.
that. I saw
Best
that.
Gaming Community. That's it, guys. Congratulations. You won an award.
High five.
Yeah,
baby.
where's our?
Hey.
Where's my pocket?
To try it, it's called Dingle Hopper.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Well, because it's a reference to the Little Mermaid, because forks.
So where's my reward?
Actually, there's no translations yet for dripstone. Can I get a cape if I do that? Natural scratching post.
Oh, now all we need now is crabs now.
Oh my
From
god.
Ray, that helmet has unbreaking 2 billion, by the way.
Oh, it's 2 billion. Oh, it is. Wow.
Yeah, it's the 32 billion.
I think it gets so high it's not really anything new.
I guess.
Cocoa beans are great. Lolcats.
Whoa,
Yeah. All the Minecraft languages are good. I should too.
Well, German is fine.
Our anvils, like, when anvils get so high, they don't do any more damage. But dripstone,
Like a ceiling.
I guess dripstone kind of is that way too. We tried on Iron Golem. I think it only does like
Whoever's in
40 max.
Whoever's still using lolcats, take a look at the Hoglin spawn egg.
Oh my god.
How's the balance for damage you get for landing on or getting hit by a dripstone?
It's pretty strong, but I think that makes sense. It's like a hazardous thing. As long as it spawns not like ridiculously common, I think it should be fine.
I mean, it's only in one cave type, right?
Yeah. So
yeah.
I mean, when you have lava in caves, this is just lava but fast acting, and it doesn't delete your items. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Can it fall by default? Like, can it fall by like default, like without anyone touching it?
No.
All right.
It only falls if you do something.
Ah, so only like
What
you
if-
falling on it, it's kind of like your fault.
Just walk into a creeper.
So it's not like you're gonna be walking in a cave and suddenly you get hit by one of those things.
Yeah.
Well, it really is
It's sad.
Unless one of your so-called friends made a trap for you.
Oh yeah, friends.
Does anyone remember if they were killed when we ended up causing like game crashes? Because if there's something having to do with like the damage.
Talking about game crashes.
Yeah, just as
Yeah.
It's now obvious you are causing the
why
game
am
crash.
I lagging?
Proven.
Why am I lagging?
Because we're getting a hard crash, I think.
So wait, you're lagging?
I
literally broke a stalagmite
Minecraft
and then it
again.
crashed.
Yeah, mine crashed as well.
But if it has to do with the falling stalactites, if we narrow down what's actually happening when it crashes, if we can get consistent behavior, it can help them narrow it down.
We can become Minecraft developers.
So what happened when I just
somebody
crashed
should
it
die.
is I broke two as they were falling, like two at the same time, pretty much.
But again, we've had this problem before.
The thing about those kind of bugs, they're often quite easy to fix once we have a way to reproduce them consistently. So that's cool. That's really useful.
Yeah.
But if we can't reproduce them consistently, it's almost impossible.
You should join the Raise Works testing server.
Well, then let's
I
find a
think
way
this is
to
probably more of a problem to do with like people have shulker boxes full of player heads and stuff.
Yeah.
It's already pretty.
I guess it's hard in this case to isolate it when there's so much going on everywhere.
Yeah. It's hard to do a lot of things with such craziness.
Maybe every one of us will just make his own creative world and test it on his own. So maybe.
Oh no, it's fair. I mean, this world is made for you guys to play around on it.
Yeah, but as I said before, like because we have so much stuff going on, we can't really narrow it down too easily.
Well, Raised, thanks for inviting me to the server.
You're welcome.
But
yeah.
It's always nice to see what other people build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How we try to break the game.
Well, actually,
we break it so you can fix it.
It did break my game. I can't even log out of it now. It says Java SE binary not responding.
Yeah, I have to force quit my like clients.
You.
Now you do think professionals besides removing.
Let me kick the people again.
You're welcome.
Fixed.
What's
special?
Is it on?
Yeah,
Oh, it is on. Okay.
Fixed the stuff Ray and his crew have decided to break.
Hey, have you ever guys heard of that? The creators of Herobrine is the Obstruct Cube Society.
No, it's obviously Mojang.
Yeah.
Why did Mojang's trying to remove him?
Yeah, what do you mean? All the code diggers found.
Well, they
Herobrine.
created. Here's the thing: Mojang created Herobrine at first. It was such a problem that they had to remove it.
Okay, let me just send that quote to Zoom.
I'm trying to recreate it.
I'm back in the server.
I think game theory would suggest otherwise, but
I don't like
rating the Lord for you.
Hey, my brother downloaded a mod. It's like an Ors mod, but somehow somebody entered. Somebody
that doesn't look good.
Can someone kick me from the realm?
No. Someone entered my brother's world without realizing, and the message says, it said here, Brian, saying, "I see you on Evan's, my brother's world," and I saw the message.
That's funny.
And nobody was even on the world except my brother.
Yes, Herobrine confirmed.
Weirdly
Sounds
enough,
like conclusive evidence.
It's probably from a function which
We've
is
never
called
actually got a
chat.
Mojang developer to like full on say if it existed or not. So we'll never know.
I just find it funny.
Okay, so you know how like Herobrine removed is in a lot of the patch notes? There was an update a little while ago that didn't have that in the patch notes. What was the reasoning?
They decided they were too busy.
They were too busy to remove Herobrine that update?
No. There's a very sinister reason behind it that I can't tell you about.
Oh no.
They added.
The Warden
Better
is
tell Matt Pat
the
about
Warden's
this.
Herobrine in one of those Cheeler like mascots.
Warden is like the
Imagine.
reincarnation of Herobrine.
Oh, no.
Imagine. Herobrine still exists.
Well, obviously the community still exists.
Someone please kick me from the display.
Herobrine will always
If
continue
you're
to
having problems, just
exist in
restart.
our hearts.
That's where I was born anyway, so makes sense.
Aren't they trying to find the seed from the original screenshot of that Hero
They did find it.
Oh, they did?
Oh,
Yeah, they found that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You can even if you have a photo of the clouds, you can basically find someone's coordinates in a world.
I mean, yeah, you can do that with bedrock patterns as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2v2t for you.
Didn't an Earth computer make a software for that?
Isn't 2b2t breaking Minecraft's ULA? Mr. Henry.
Kind of.
What?
2b2t is, if you know, do you know what 2b2t is?
No.
Shoot.
It's an anarchy server.
All right.
It kind of
Who wants to say the lie?
Minecraft.
Hey, Ray. Hey,
I feel like it
I don't know if it does. break
Well,
it.
players sell items for money. It's not the official server, so it's kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the server was doing it, then yes, it would break it. But it's the players.
Well, the biggest server that I've seen that breaks the ULA is like the Archon, because they just sell straight up silk touch pickaxes for like $2.50.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Well, there's a difference between paying $2.50 for a silk touch pickaxe versus paying $2.56 for like a Fortune 32,000 diamond pickaxe.
That's true, but still.
Yeah.
Hey,
one you
hey,
can
Ray,
get normally, one you can't.
I was wanting to know.
What was somebody saying?
I was gonna say something. I was wanting to know if you can invite Ixumavoid.
On here, you want him?
Please invite him.
That'd be really nice. I remember he made that face reveal video and it showed him in another mask. I'm like, that's not a face reveal.
No, he's gonna do it.
I was
Episode
so
1 of
mad.
Permacraft. He's doing it. He's confirmed.
Let's just invite everyone here.
Let's just get every major content creator.
Let's get Dream.
Stampy joins. Stampy Longnose or whatever.
Oh no,
Stampy
he's a
kinda
children's book
quit.
author now. It is,
Is he actually?
Wait, really?
Yeah, a couple years
I knew he got married to like
No
Swayze
way.
a year or two back.
So what happened was the reason why
No
he stopped
way.
making YouTube content is because he was pursuing a career in children's books. That's why his content was so
That's
good.
pretty cool.
'Cause he was trying to be
Oh
a
my
children's book writer at the
goodness.
same time as
I watched like 1,000 of his videos when I was younger.
to
I was so
make his-
confused as how he made them.
Yeah.
How
He's
did he
a
make those
children's book
videos?
author.
Didn't he accidentally like upload the wrong video of him going into creative mode?
I don't know,
He made
but
like
whatever.
he made literal flying rocket ships on bedrock mode when it wasn't even moddable.
Video editing. If you look back on it,
Yeah.
you just video edited.
Yeah, like
so-
his teleporter stuff. That was just you like wiggle his screen or whatever.
I guess I had a question about this. The snapshot. A lot of people are talking about like, oh, we make the like the different things, like the crystals or the stalagmites, grow faster underneath water. People say that's how it is in real life. Do you think that will ever come?
I did it. I kicked myself.
What would grow faster underwater?
game
Like the
crashed.
crystals. And
Did that
things.
happen to you too? My game just
But
crashed.
should it?
Yeah, I was trying to recreate the stalagmite thing, and I don't think I did it that time, but I did crash it.
I don't know, like it
Can't
just.
believe you've done this.
Do you know how was it? Do you know how you crushed it?
So I was basically I was using commands, so there's no reliable way. I was just placing 10 by 10 of them and then breaking them all at the same time.
Oh,
cool. Well, if you do manage to figure out any reliable way and you put that bug on our bug tracker, then we'll be very happy.
Whoever made this, kind of like Cage. Oh yeah, going back to the thing about the crystals. Somebody said that crystals grow faster underneath water in real life. And that's why they thought they would
They
implement
don't
it.
technically grow faster, that's how they grow, because when water of minerals, it deposits the minerals, and that's how it actually grows. So I was thinking if it was on the dripstone block, that the minerals technically would cause it to grow faster, or drip faster.
Like if you have it, if you have I guess what he's saying is if you have something like that's on the actual dripstone block itself, like here, this one would grow faster than this one, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be a cool mechanic.
And plus, they should be renewable, even though they should take a long time like copper, because in real life it takes thousands of years.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, one last thing. I'm gonna go, but one last thing. Diorite. As a Mojang developer, what is your opinion on Diorite?
Oh my god.
I think diorite is great because using diorite I can make andesite.
Wait,
True though.
I think it looks nice.
Oh no.
I officially hate you now.
You heard this here, folks.
What's
Mojang
wrong with
developer-
it? This is a nice
I guess-
floor, right? Look at this floor. Who wouldn't want to
I
have
guess-
this as your floor, kitchen floor, or something?
I guess I need to go
You know
now.
what, John?
In the
Yeah,
words of
Paul,
It is very
Discount
much
Burner.
kitchen-like.
Why are you discriminating against diorite? Although I will admit that diorite and non-polished is horrible.
I can't use it with anything else.
A polished
This-
diorite is
That
fine,
was a
but the
lot
normal
better than
diorite.
I remember.
Normal diorite. Ugh.
You
Yeah.
know,
But this
what
is
I
nice floor.
found that looks good as like a tile is this.
Like,
Yeah.
imagine if
Yeah.
diorite had extra
Textile.
calcite. That would look way
Yeah.
better.
This
Yeah,
diorite
it
does
texture
look really
looks a
cool.
lot better than the original one.
Yeah.
I still say this looks like bird poop.
No
Isn't that
kidding.
it's good to have a feature like that though? You want to have bird poop in your
Discount
game?
Burn it all.
Yeah, I think options are good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the non-polished version I'm not much of a fan of.
Yeah.
It can make the texture a little more smooth.
But I actually have a friend who pranked another friend by building a massive chicken in his like a 20 block high chicken in his backyard.
They did that on
Guess what-
Hermitcraft
guess what this
Season
block was
6.
used for?
They did, and 7.
This was the pile of chicken poo lying behind the chicken.
Diorite.
Perfect.
I just want to know, do you like Mojang devs have like your own little Mojang SMP?
Oh, that would be amazing.
Our own server?
Oh,
Yeah, like you just like when you're like not working on Minecraft, you just like have your
I
own little
think
SMP server.
I think they
Yeah.
I think they would want to break from it.
No, but we do.
Olaf,
We do have a
yeah.
server.
I know Olaf
I
and
would love to
Tyler
see.
stream sometimes.
I would love to see an official Let's Play series on the official Minecraft channel with just Mojang staff members, not even the developers.
Yeah.
Maybe the marketing team also has their base or something.
Yeah. That's actually kind of how it works.
Everyone-
We wanted to get more people at Mojang to play Minecraft, even though they don't work with the game itself.
Yeah.
How to apply
Just
for
imagine like
Mojang.
you have factions on that server, so you have the art department versus the programmers.
that'd be funny.
Ooh.
Someone asked how to
Minecraft
apply
Minecraft
Mojang?
Dungeons. Am I right?
There is a site for that. Where the heck is it? Wait.
Yeah, but like the entire staff team at Mojang could be on one server. That would be hilarious to watch.
Question for the people that are watching the stream. Is there anything that you don't think we tested or something maybe we think we overlooked?
I'm gonna go, but make sure bundle is leather. That's my main takeaway.
Maybe see if there's a glitch that breaks bedrock.
Why are shadows unclappable?
Hey Ray,
Yes.
can you look and see if the actual stalagmites and stalactites are on the same offset as grass? Like the
They
grass, tall grass.
Oh.
So it is depending on the seed.
Yeah.
They're at the exact same offset position.
Wait, so
Yep.
does this mean a new coordinate exploit?
I gotta check this out, guys.
Yes.
So, for example,
Wait.
if you put a flower somewhere, it'll have the same
There you
offset
go.
like in the same position.
Okay, we have a new way
Yeah,
to
they,
find
they
people in
are the
caves.
same. They are the
Is
same.
that a bad thing?
No.
I think it. I don't think it makes much of a difference.
I know where you're mining. I'm on where to kill you.
It wasn't really deliberate. It was just a consequence of code reuse. I mean,
Copy and paste.
well, not copy paste, but just reusing existing functions. So
Yeah.
I think it would be
Ooh,
better anyways if it
what
used the
about-
same offset
I didn't even
because
notice-
you'd have to store more values in memory.
This is
Yeah.
interesting. Like the two blocks actually overlap, which is kind
Oh
of.
yeah, the textures overlap here.
I mean, technically, if they could overlap like
Hey,
3
Ray,
ways or
if you-
4
if-
ways
If
even.
you come to the other side of these, you can see it a bit better. the overlap.
yeah,
Walk this way, you actually get stuck.
it's we tentatively have kind of decided to reduce offset a little bit for that reason.
That's cool.
So because we want a bit of offset, 'cause otherwise it looks so perfectly symmetrical. But a little bit of offset just to create a bit of randomness.
We have an offset of less than half a pixel. Like it's
Yeah, interesting. It looks to, yeah, it's like half.
It's a very tiny offset.
Yeah, I mean it's random. So sometimes offset is almost 0. So it's just totally random.
Has anyone
Random, like totally random, or like random
well,
within
random within a range.
the half a pixel margin?
Yeah,
To
it's random
offset it
within a range.
less. You could just take the offset value and like subtract it by so much in order to get a lower value, but it would still
Yeah,
be
yeah. I
relative
was
to the
thinking of
seed.
just the offset divided by 2 or something, just to.
Yeah. So it's less, but it's still an offset, and it
Yeah.
will still be the same as the seed, so you won't have to have a bunch of weird values stored.
I think it looks a bit ugly when they overlap a lot like this.
Has anyone tested? Has anyone tested if withers do anything interesting with the dripstone?
They take damage.
One thing I have noticed, when I summon in a wither with no AI and I damage it, the boss bar doesn't go down.
Because, yeah, I'm thinking it would be kind of cool if the wither would, if you had dripstone there, the wither would target the top of it and try and get it to drop on the player somehow.
That would be an interesting mechanic.
Whoa, smart withers.
Yeah.
Don't think the wither is intelligent enough for that.
But if you are giving a wither this kind of intelligence, you should give a villager the option to jump 1 block.
Village update 2, but they can repair their houses from when they get destroyed by creeper explosions.
Please.
I mean,
So it sounds like you should have a vote. Which mob needs to get more intelligent?
Wait, from
player-
explosions, are they gonna make it so you get all the blocks back or no?
What?
Dude, it already does that. Like you get
No,
like
you don't get all the blocks though.
With explosions.
Could we make like a
Yeah, he's talking
wither
about
killing
creepers
machine
versus TNT.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
using like end portals? Because if you create a wither cage at the obsidian platform, and I believe someone tested earlier that takes like an entire world height of dripstone, you could just stack up a bunch of dripstone and like get it stuck in like a spider web or something like that, or in a water column, and then release it all through the portal and all spawn in the center of the platform and insta kill the wither.
It sounds like your next video.
I mean, I was trying to kill a wither earlier with the dripstone, but due to like the limitations where if you have a dripstone thing high enough, it doesn't fall. I was unable to get one shot in.
Like one of the things, kind of like in general, it's almost impossible for us to foresee all the ways people are going to use the different blocks.
And how they're going to break the game.
If we if one of our mechanics, such as the stalactites falling, if that mechanic accidentally makes something too easy, for example, killing a wither, that's also really useful information, especially when people demonstrate that kind of stuff on videos. That's really useful for us to see that this thing broke another mechanic or made something else too hard or too easy.
I mean,
yeah, since you can technically have an infinite height stalagmite or stalactite, you could just stack them up to world height and send them through all at once, and it would continuously harm the wither.
Currently, you can't, like if you have like 50 all stacked up at once and you break the block on top and like disconnecting it doesn't fall.
I'm gonna try the wither thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe I just realized I don't think we have a cap for how much damage a stalactite does. Maybe that's just what it's about, like saying that the higher it falls from, the more damage, but only up to a limit.
We tested that earlier with
did, I think it was
and only
20
got like 40 damage.
Or 40, yeah.
Yeah,
All
40.
right.
So soft cap.
Oh, then maybe it's not a
Right.
problem then.
I also created a bedrock box if we want to spawn withers in there too.
okay.
so
We can just spawn them with no AI if we want to do that.
Yeah.
It
That's
seems like
true.
no AI, they don't
Yeah, it's right.
well, they don't take damage.
They do.
Okay.
They do take damage.
It doesn't show up
but-
visually on the.
Yeah, it doesn't show up. Well, they take damage. You can get like the red damage taken, but the boss bar doesn't go down.
Okay.
So, I did kill a no AI wither with stalactites, but it was a few 20.
You just use the data to check their health.
Yeah, the idea would be just to send a bunch through an end portal, and you could combine them all into the exact spawning point where it spawns all the entities at, and it would accumulate the damage so it won't be able to regen. You'll just have to keep the chunks loaded on both sides, I'm assuming.
If somebody wants to try that with
I mean,
an end
it's-
portal, I'll pop on through and get a no AI wither. Oh well, they removed the end island.
Mr. Henrik, why is it that I can take a bucket of lava and then throw it back in the lava, and then it burns?
Yeah, that did about 30 damage. This guy.
Oh, the bucket burns in the lava.
Yeah, I take a bucket of lava and then I throw it back in the lava and then it burns. The bucket that was holding lava just burned.
That sounds great.
Yeah, the lava burned as well.
But you should remember that when the lava is inside the bucket, you are holding the lava using the inside and not the outside.
Obviously it's different material, right?
Oh, hey, Ray, if you want to TP to me, I've got a hole that goes down to bedrock and a thing that goes all the way up to the top of the world if you want to spawn.
Oh, who's talking?
Withers. Redstone, aka Lego Bob in game.
Everyone, don't forget to rename your withers to subscribe to Rayworks.
What was your in-game name again?
Lego Bob 35.
Lego. Okay. Ooh, this is a good test. Okay.
Yeah, and I have a trapdoor at the top for dropping the stuff.
Did you make it so the cave gen in the new update is like kind of like the Nether?
Okay, so he has 300 health.
I would say play it when we snapshot it, and then see if it still feels that way. It may look that way on screenshots, but I've been basically living in those caves for the past 3 months, and it feels very different. At least.
Have you thought about like an underground tree, like some sort of stone tree?
Ooh.
Like a
guess I kinda showed
petrified
that.
tree? But
Maybe we should call it. Maybe we should call it stalagmite.
Yeah, like a stalagmite tree sort of thing. But in my mind, it would kind of work like mushrooms. Like you can't have it in the daylight
with crystal leaves.
Like it wouldn't grow.
I did quite a bit of health. It did 40 health. Okay, so it must be maxed out at 40 per one.
Yeah. Now do like 10 really quick.
Yo-Yo is putting in a whole bunch. How many you got there, Yo-Yo?
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Let's release this. Oh, yeah. If you reach over 50, then it doesn't fall.
Why does water in a cauldron not evaporate in the Nether? And why does power?
Because the cauldron isolates the.
Okay, so you're down to the glowing stage of the wither right now.
So yeah, it took about half health. Just checked.
And how many was that? Like
that was just under 50. I think 49.
Okay. Something I did today was useful.
I would say that would be very difficult to set up and to use, because I only come halfway and then you'd have to do it again, or to set up 2 of them.
Yeah, but what I was thinking is you could put the wither in a cage at the end platform when you go through the end portal, and you drop them through. It means you're safe. It doesn't move.
We gotta remember the end platform clears itself off.
But does it clear itself of entities? Is the question.
If you did it in the overworld, it'd make. If you did it in world spawn point, make more sense because that doesn't get cleared.
I think one of the things they're trying to say is if I have a 3x3 of 49 stalactites hanging down and I drop them all into the end portal at once, I happen to have a wither on the other side of the end portal. It would then drop the stalactites onto the wither.
Yeah, because it's all going to put them at the middle of the spawning platform, so it would accumulate the damage. Which means, since it takes like 50 so to take half the health, then we're going to assume if we use 2 stacks, we could place all of those above the portal, and it wouldn't have to be as tall as stacks. So it wouldn't take as much to set up. In terms of placing the dripstone.
I got killed by Herobrine.
Oh no.
So, essentially you would need 100 stalactites in order to kill a wither. That seems kind of cumbersome.
If someone wants to, I'm setting up an end portal here if we want to try.
Someone says you test what happens an entity that is in a cauldron when a cauldron fills with lava from. I guess it would start a fire. That's a good question.
I disconnected from the server. Did that happen to you too, or was that just me?
Just a couple people. It looks like.
All right, I'm gonna. Let's see here. If you guys want to start setting up like the stalactites.
So how many would you need to kill the dragon? That is many. But...
Just get the dragon over the edge platform.
Like.
Oh yeah, something also interesting is the draw distance for the end portal is about 63, 64 blocks before this goes clear. An interesting graphical anomaly.
There is a data pack on the server that if there's any more than I think 200 of any entity, it automatically clears them. In case you try to go.
Yeah, because we don't want the server to crash from slow tick speed.
Have we tested infinite lava? We did. I guess I could put it into
Ray, will you remove your
snow farm
duper off this prototype server?
What did you guys just do here? This little teeny wither.
Oh my god.
Were you guys?
It's so cute. What happened to the portal?
I guess you guys are trying to put them through the portal, but withers don't go through portals anymore. Not since 1.8.
Oh, how cute.
Oh.
Gato Kudo coming in with the Prime. Thank you so much for using your Prime here. Really appreciate the support. Welcome. You guys can hop on server 1 too.
When you put the Eye of Ender in, it visually lines up with the bedrock, but it's like a slab. Oh.
Yeah, because the wither's not going through.
So you want the wither to be over here, but I don't really see what's the difference of wither being over here or being over there.
Alright guys, I'm gonna hit the sack. It's
Oh
getting
yeah,
late
it's
here.
quite late for you. Yeah, thanks so much, Henrik.
It's fun hanging around with the server.
Yeah, I don't know if did I add you? Did I ever give you a friend request?
I can't even
There,
dare
send you a friend request. I have most other devs. It was really cool to see you, like, check out the snapshots.
So if somebody wants to start putting stalactites up, I'm gonna put a wither on the other side of the portal.
Okay, we can put one here. I don't quite see the difference between putting it here and.
Well, the thing is, you can.
Yeah, you can combine them, which means if we had to put 2 stacks, it's either make 2 big tall stacks and get them to both hit the wither, or
you can see you put them side by side.
Yeah, merge them. All right,
Yeah.
so we've got the wither here. So whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm in the end dimension, waiting for whatever.
Here they come.
There was no end portal down here. They're replacing it, I think.
Oh, odd.
Oh.
Round 2.
It was cool that Heinrich stopped it.
The way my
that was really cool for him to come by.
Yeah. So we didn't get down to half health. Maybe run the data command just to see how much health it's got left.
Okay, let me get.
The way my
we still 200 health, so took about 1/3.
Okay, 1/3.
Yeah, Henrik was really cool to hang out with. Like it just like the devs you don't really hang out with. You just don't know much about them. Like I know quite a bit about other devs. It's cool to see him.
What's fun is so Olrath, he's a big fan of Ethos Lab.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, and he's taken part in some of like the subscribers specials. So we've been like doing stuff with him, and it's been fun.
So why do they get disconnected? Sometimes people just get disconnected because there's like some parts on the server that are kind of laggy and different bulk boxes.
Heinrich's the first
Yeah, every few minutes I get disconnected. That is not nice.
Is it just me, or does anyone else see a big blue bar moving back and forth?
That's a giant wither.
Where exactly?
Oh.
It's a giant wither.
God.
Because that's not rendering properly for me. It
Like
only
it-
renders when I look down, and when I look up, I can't see it.
That's a giant wither. Okay, the lag's back.
Can I run the command that I put in chat? Kill all everything except for a player.
You can see on the right hand side. There's really not that many entities. Okay, I'm gonna do that
Yeah,
command.
but the big wither and the little wither can't be removed.
You can set the type to wither, and it will kill all withers.
Okay.
What kind of command is this? Pointed dripstone. Vertical directions down.
Wait, are
Isn't there just like
stalactites
placing
an entity
one?
or a block?
Yeah, it drips
They're
water.
they're a block when they're there, but when they're falling, they turn into an entity.
Oh, because there's like 50 falling entities right now.
Oh, I think this is very similar to what we were seeing earlier when we were trying to make a whole stack on them. Yeah, so technically that did dupe when you placed one block. So that's probably something to do with how the dripstone decides what shape it should be, ends up duping.
If we want to put another wither in the end, I'm gonna be trying it with 4 of the max length ones.
Oh, you want to
Can
put? You said you do want another wither here?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, there's. Oh, someone put some TNT on it. Do it while standing on the floor. Oh, what does it break twice? Oops.
Guys, why are we testing slagmites or sites?
Oh,
I'm not sure
what
which one.
the?
Why are we testing them on the wither?
What just happened? So I just did this command. And it makes like an infinite. I suppose it's trying to change shape, and it's falling. Yeah, the bottom one's a falling piece. And then the top one's still trying to change shape. But then it produces another one and just keeps its constant. That is crazy. Huh.
Something you can do over and over again
Very,
for
very
farming
strange.
if it's practical.
Good point.
Hey,
Good
Kaylee.
point.
Welcome in. How you doing? We're doing snapshot testing. We had one of the Mojang devs stop by. It was really cool.
Get Exuma Boy next.
I'm gonna be trying a full portal worth of the stalactite. So I've got 4 set up so far.
It might be too much, but it's good to see if it all goes into the center, like it should.
I would think it would. Did you send some over? Or did we just not see them?
Not yet. I didn't send any
he's
over
placing them.
Oh, should I get a new wither? Because this one's almost dead.
Yet. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, try and get it full health. With no, like, modifications are in
Kiz
no
is
AI.
off to go shopping. Ooh, nice. Shopping is something I don't do much. I don't know if it's a guy thing or just me.
It's a guy thing.
A human thing.
Like, I enjoy window shopping, but like actual shopping, I'm just like, I don't really need that. I don't really need that.
I don't have the money for this.
I need food through.
I'm too lazy
Thanksgiving.
to
I
get out
gotcha.
of my house, so.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I forgot. Like Black Friday or whatever is coming up.
Yeah, a pro tip from somebody who works in retail: don't buy stuff on Black Friday because they start marking up the prices a few weeks beforehand.
Did you say computers?
I work in retail. I work at Walmart, and so basically, if you like, for example, if you're looking to buy a TV that is $200 on Black Friday, they're like, oh, it was $500, but now it's $200. It was 200, but they were slowly marking it up before Black Friday.
Okay, so the first wave of
Black Friday is pretty much a
pointed
scam.
dripstone came through. I don't know how much health he has.
Okay, so if you want to get a new wither gun,
Oh, you want a new wither right now?
Yeah, I'm about to launch a ton.
Okay, here's a new wither.
All right. I just sent.
Cheppy coming in with a tier 1. Thanks so much for the support and welcome in. See if you can waterlog them. Yes, you can waterlog them.
Oh, did it get unloaded because I came through? Probably.
I don't think so. It shouldn't come through as entities. Oh, there they come through. Okay, so that was 50, I'm guessing? You got more?
That was about 50.
Guys, stop throwing TNT through.
There should have been more, but I think they disappeared.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing them.
Yeah.
Did they actually go through? Did anyone see them over there?
I know at least one of them went. So I had 9 of those.
Maybe bring them lower down, like bring the platform lower, because we don't need to send it from world height unless if the fall distance actually affects.
I think it
a little bit. I don't know where it maxes out. I guess that's what we should find out. Where does it max out?
Angran or whatever, because he has 10 hours.
Oh, surrounded by blocks, and then you break the blocks of water. It does update. Oh yeah, the guys were doing that earlier. I know what you're talking about, Keely.
I really gotta change one of my Discord things because I have the shit basically to get the tilde, but that's one of my Discord things. So.
Oh, that doesn't even update it? Placing blocks back again? Doesn't update. Look at zombies. Did you want to try the wither thing again? Someone keeps throwing TNT into a different portal. To me, I don't really see. I mean, other than like I said, you can stack them up 2 different areas and then drop them.
Yeah, it's just a potential way to kill the wither automatically, or semi-automatically, where you don't actually have to endanger your life. Or, well, I guess wither cages are safe if you do it right. But this might be a fast way.
I don't know. I think it'd be kind of tough just because of it's like one little area you're working with. You're working with the obsidian platform. You can't even place blocks here because they will get cleared when any entity comes through. Could somebody opt Angarn, maybe that's pronounced. Does anybody know Mr. Henrik's Twitch name? I think so, because somebody was talking to him in the stream. Maybe I'll come back to Overworld. I think we'll just do it there. I think it'd be just as easy to drop it twice or have
guys, take a spyglass, go to the end, right click and look at the void. It's super weird. It looks like powdered concrete powder.
Concrete powder. Oh, what?
Wow.
What the heck?
It's like the one the
That's
2048
weird.
textures.
Really weird.
What happens when you look at a portal?
It's just the portal just looks big. I did that on the way here.
No, it actually doesn't look big at all. Exact same size.
Yeah. What's neat is so on a server that I play on, there we did some shenanigans with World Edit, and we had like the gateway portals, and we made like a cuboid structure. If you're inside of it and you move your mouse around, it doesn't look like you're moving your camera at all. It is really tricky.
By the way, the wave mechanic you said in your video is still there.
Like, I guess one way to do it is like if you look into the end portal with spyglass and you move your mouse around, it doesn't look like you're moving. It's a really cool effect.
The face texture of my skin, the eyes and face are in such a way that when I am holding my spyglass, it doesn't look like I'm looking at the spyglass using my eye, and it looks more like a cigarette.
I've seen someone that had like frog head and he has like the eyes on top of the head, and then he's like looking at his spyglass and it's like completely off.
Hey, my skin actually works well. The ethos skin works extremely well. Like, look at it, Fried.
Yeah,
like
that's
perfect.
like yeah, pixel perfect.
Yeah.
I kind of like the bigger telescope just because it kind of was shown off more from a distance.
Yeah.
Like when you look this straight on, it looks like you're holding a pencil kind of up to your eye.
Yeah. I've been stabbed in the eye by a bully. Please help. I love it. Oh, you've got barriers to keep them in. I see.
Smart.
We could try and use moving piston blocks, weird stuff. But I think every one of us is too lazy.
Okay, I opt you, Angar. I was actually surprised, like, there's more kind of like things we came across with this than I was expecting.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of bugs, but...
And earlier today, I noticed that water would go through water would drip down. And I think that could be used for an interesting timer somehow.
Like how it fills up the cauldron slowly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned that in the Snapshot review. I was like, oh, it could be used for a timer. But I don't know. It depends on how consistent it does it.
I wonder if it's affected by random games text.
Who is that opting?
And one thing about water, I'm not sure if this is just me, but back in like 2017 when they were first starting to show that the update of Aquatic was happening, I saw where they were messing with water logging, and if you placed down water and it flowed and it went through like a waterloggable block, such as like a fence, it would flow through the fence and continue.
Yeah, that's what I was actually right about to mention that. That's what I thought.
They eventually did fix that, but they never fixed the one. Well, they didn't say they want to fix it, but anyways, where there's two water sources, and then there's like something that can be waterlogged in between, and then they automatically fill in.
I think that should stay, because like if I'm working with a bunch of like water,
I found it very annoying during the snapshot. It's like, are they gonna fix this? I'm like, no, this is intended.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like that it's intended, because like if I'm working with a bunch like a big plane of slabs and I want them all waterlogged, I would have to otherwise one by one put them in, and that would be extremely tedious.
Well, you could use the fill command. Wait.
Well,
could you? How does fill work with water logging? I guess you
probably
set an
NBT
tag. Yeah.
I mean, granted, I don't always have the fill command on a survival server.
I'm gonna drop some drip blocks through. Oh, I put the wrong one in.
Yes, disappointment.
You were asking if it would dupe. I would guess probably. Does somebody want to drop one in? I'll watch him. We had to drop it from a particular height.
Guys, I have some designs of things that.
Yeah, I think you have to do a
I
special
made
mode.
over the years, and I think no one else really knows about them.
Hey, Ray,
Is there is there a way to show them off, like, cause I stumbled I stumbled across some designs of things that the majority of the people, the majority of the community, are not using, and
You
I
can always
think
send me a
such
message, and I could see if it's something that people know about or not.
like, cause you know the standard TNT duper,
Mhm.
the one with the 6 slime blocks and that one. I know
Yeah.
a better design. One wide, 4 slime blocks. 2-way with a later modification, you can make it 4-way. And
Poggers 3 Pog Champ.
and it's not really that well known, so kind of a shame.
Chonos coming in with 7 months worth of sub poggers. Thanks so much for coming in.
Congratulations! You get a random dude on the
I should
internet
do
congratulating you.
you can have like the badges depending on how many months you actually get different color badges and stuff. So I should probably do more with that. Currently it's just kind of like different like precious
where are
block
you?
colors in the background.
Unfortunately, I had to close your stream because it was lag.
Oh, you want to be off because you're a different name. There you go.
Do you know the hack called FreeCam?
Yeah.
Well, if you right click on a boat over 20 CPS, then the server sees you as in a boat, but you can walk around.
Yeah, you know, they tried to fix that. Like a couple snaps ago, they tried to fix that. But you can still do it like the boat and with a horse, jump off it and some weird stuff.
I heard that they're trying to fix the TNT dupers and for 1.17 in the snapshots.
I don't think they will until they address it.
Yeah, I think it'd be later. I don't remember exactly where it was, but I remember like a developer said, I would like to get it fixed. I just can't promise it.
Like to and going to are two very different things. In case you haven't noticed.
Ray, can you give a tutorial on the auto bedrock farm on the prototype SMP?
There's like tons of other bedrock methods, but they get outdated. So I would recommend watching the most current video that we did.
Okay.
I mean,
if you guys
the spy block.
if you guys haven't already, make sure to check out my social links. There's my YouTube, Twitter, and Discord. We're getting really close to reaching 200,000 people on Discord, and here on Twitch, I think we're getting pretty close to 27,000 followers, which is crazy. We have been streaming for quite a while. I think we were 4 hours. I had to restart the stream at one point. But is that time? I think we kind of looked at all the cool stuff. Will be probably a video about everything that we checked out today tomorrow. You guys can check that out. But we are ready to go with a raid. We're going to be raiding none other than Landfork. He is currently... Ooh, he's doing his hardcore. You know what? I was watching a stream when we were doing a stream, and I think he might have just recently died because he just started a new world, and he's kind of like looking for a world to call home. So we're going to give him a raid, give him a bunch of hype. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to follow him once you get there. As always, we want to do the raid command. That raid command there. Copy that message, paste in there. Spam his chat up with that. You guys can also do whatever emotes you guys want to throw in. Give some extra hype. Awesome. We're gonna head over there and raid him. Give him plenty of love. Like I said, he is pretty active here on the YouTube and does a lot of Minecraft. We'll head over there with a raid. Thanks everybody for all the support. Hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, there should be some new videos I'll do about all the tricks as well as some farms using this. I'll see you guys over there. Make sure to spam this chat. Have a good one. Bye-bye.